Good morning, friends. It is Sunday, the 6th of December, and why, yes, I am wearing the exact same thing I wore last night because longtime viewers will know, but I know I have some new viewers. I tend to wear the same clothes over and over again, especially outer layers like sweaters that aren't getting sweated on. Because they're not necessary to wash in between everywhere. Like if I had spilled something on the sweater, I wouldn't wear it again today. And hats, same thing. So yeah, if you've noticed me wearing the same thing multiple days in a row, it's because I tend to. Also, I hate doing laundry. It's a necessary evil, but I have been obsessed since I was really, really little with trying to reduce personal waste. Like, I only take 5-minute showers, and I have since I was probably like 10. And I only take those showers when I need to. Like, I don't shower every day. And I shower less in the winter because my skin gets really dry. So there's that. And also, Becky of Soprano Knits just put up a really great video about reusable menstrual pads, like how she made them. And I have several. I made some over a decade ago in college that I still use. I made them out of old towels. And then last year, Haley made me some and sent them as part of my Christmas gift, I think. And I love that. Anyway, I've been up for a little while, and I meant to, work on this last night, but I didn't. So I did this in about half an hour. So I think that it's about 7 right now. Wait, no, 6:45. And hi, I see you. My niece dog is licking me. So yes, 6:45. So maybe by 9 I can have this all done. I need to take a little break because big needles hurt my hands. Hi. What are you doing? Come on in. Oh, just not being in my face, just hanging out. Yeah. Too old. Too sleepy. Me too, P. Look at how cute. In Germany, they open a little present on the 6th, so she sent me 2 little stitch markers with the yarn. We are going to go get breakfast. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
Always excited.
Awesome. Also, he just told me he knew he was in love with me when I punched him because he told me to take a chill pill. So apparently what had happened was I was going off on a tangent like I do about something, and he said, you need to take a chill pill. Matter of fact, take 4. I'm not the type of person you want to tell to take a chill pill. I'm just not. Like, I'm allowed to think and feel what I'm feeling and thinking. So yeah. I mean, I didn't like punch him, but just a little. You don't talk to me like that. Little tap. He has to drive so that I can work on my headband, which is, I am on the last repeat of the body section. So this right here, one final repeat, and then I will be doing the decrease section. And it is light-ish outside, but still like the sun isn't fully up. Look at this handsome model. So handsome. I believe it was on the 2nd that I tried to do a square, 2 squares using the yarn from Lisa of 72 Stitches, a small square and a big square, and I ran out on the big square. So I had talked about doing different ways to do 2 colored squares on your mitered square blanket. So I'm going to show you the one that I couldn't find an example of. So you can see I have 2 colors of yarn hanging out, and I have one color on half of my needle and the other color on the other half of my needle. So I am going to do an intarsia square, and it's really super easy. Unfortunately, I can't show you what it looks like as I'm knitting it because my tripod broke. So I'll just have to take pictures of it along the way-ish so you can see. My 2 colors are linked in the middle. So I use I think it's called Mitered Square Blanket by Shelly Kang. I will link it below. I started making, mitered square blankets before the Cozy Memory Blanket pattern came out. So this was the pattern that was out. This is the one I use. So in the middle, I do a centered double decrease. So on color 1, I knit to the last stitch before the color change. I slip that stitch, and then with the second color, I'm going to knit 2 together and then pass this slip stitch over. But when I do that, when I change the yarns, sorry, this is awkward to do one-handed. So when I pick up the blue, I'm going to pick it up from underneath the pink like this. So now the pink is on top, so that locks them together. Kind of knit that stitch, but I haven't slipped it off. But you see now this pink is locked in there. I can't really separate it from the stitch. That's how they stay together. It's just basic intarsia. And then I will knit across with the blue as I have been doing, and knit all the way to the blue, knit that with the blue, and then pick up and knit with the pink, and rinse and repeat. What? I was spinning, and Kalisha is watching me spin. It's so fun. I started a new candle from Candle Remnants. So this smell right here, sugar-coated cinnamon, this is that same smell. Sugar-coated cinnamon. I had a second candle too, so this is the third. The second one is currently on my candle warmer. Candle warmer? I guess that's what it's called. So I can pour it in here, and then the remnants of this candle will go in here. And this is just a wooden wick that I got, I don't know, probably from Amazon. I got a pack of 50, and since I only use them to make new candles from remnants of old candles, I've had the pack for many, many years. So after this smell goes in, I have this, which is lemon cupcake, but it doesn't really smell lemony. It smells very vanilla-y. So I have that remnant that will go in, and then this candle I will burn next, and then that remnant will go in. This is the last candle I made using the wooden wick, and for some reason the wooden wick just won't stay lit anymore. It did for most of this candle. This jar was very, very full, but now it doesn't want to, so I'm just going to melt this and pour some of it in this jar to top that jar off. And maybe I won't melt the whole thing. I will probably put this in the oven at a very low temperature when I put the remnant glass containers into the oven to get the last bit of candle wax out for either storing to reuse the containers or to put in my recycle bin. You keep it at a very, very low heat, just enough to melt the wax off. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, but maybe I'll show you, maybe not. So I'm upstairs right now on the couch watching videos, but now I'm gonna go downstairs to my bed to hang out with Patrick and watch a movie before he falls asleep. And I came up to grab my knitting and I saw this and I was like, why am I not knitting these socks 2 at a time? Because I just started this today. So like I had both bobbins, So I'm going to cast on the toe and continue on working them 2 at a time. It doesn't bother me to have the socks in different places working them 2 at a time. So that's what I'm going to do. And I finished the avocado dyed yarn on the Buffalo Crossing Quirky Fish Advent cowl, and I've started the next mini. So yeah, very productive day. Oh, one more. I started a square with the yarn from Lisa of Knit All the Yarn podcast. So yeah, I made good progress, and I did my Haley square. Had fun hanging out with Patrick. Did I tell you that we watched a movie? We watched Howl's Moving Castle. And then I went to dinner at my mom's and did laundry, because there's always laundry. Even when the kids aren't here, I'm still doing their laundry. How does that happen? Okay, friends, for real, it's bedtime. I'm going to bed. But I'm also going to attempt to start a different book, because I want to read, but I do not want to read the things that I've already started right now. It's not that I don't want to read them ever. They're just not working for me right now. Molly, are you gonna live? She's shivering. I just put her blanket on top of her. She'll be fine in a minute. So I am going to read Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And this is the book for the Shelby and the Book Club. So it has a deadline. I have wanted to read it previous to this anyway, so this seems like a good time. Hopefully I can get into it. If not, there's one final book that I will give a try tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna have to throw in the towel on reading for a little while. Sometimes it's just like that, where I go through cycles where I read so much, and then times where I really don't read at all. It's okay. I would like to read something, though, because it helps me shut down my brain for sleep when I can read something, because it gives me something to focus on. Good night. Love you, friends. See you tomorrow.